Welcome to Big Movie Mouth Off. We're here at Broovy Cinema Pub reviewing more movies today. I'm Jeff Weiss with MSN Entertainment.
And I'm Jimmy Martin with Slug Magazine. You can find Big Movie Mouth Off on Channel 6 on Xfinity or on their on-demand system under Utah On Demand, Salt Lake Alternative. We are there waiting for you. Episodes galore.
Mm-hmm. We'd also like to thank our kind sponsors at La Madeleine Patisserie. Yeah, nice, good, buttery treats.
They're just delicious.
Yeah, I know. And they support us. They're sweet in more than one way.
That's right. So
on today's program, we're going to review the movies Cars 2 and the documentary Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. But we're going to start with Bad Teacher, a dark comedy from director Jake Kasdan, who also directed Walk Hard, as well as some episodes of Freaks and Geeks. Cameron Diaz stars as an unmotivated junior high teacher who...
She's a gold digger.
She is a gold digger, and she wants new boobs.
Yeah.
Are you excited for tomorrow?
Is tomorrow Saturday?
No, it's the first day of school.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go to that.
But it's mandatory.
Ooh. Give a
Elizabeth, you shouldn't be teaching. I mean, I can't think of anyone less suited to being a teacher.
I don't need a blackboard or a classroom
To set an example.
so stupid.
Morons!
Hey, Elizabeth, you wanna grab a bite sometime?
You still a gym teacher?
I am, yeah.
Then no.
Okay, cool. Well, awesome. This went great. All right.
From now on, my full-time job is finding a guy who's gonna take care of me.
Hi there,
Scott Delacourt
Elizabeth Halsey.
on the new sub.
Hell of a watch. Is that a Jaeger LeCoultre?
The family business.
I love how his eyes sparkle when he smiles.
I'm gonna sit on his face.
Hey, guys.
So, did you and your wife just move to town?
I'm not married. I actually just got out of a relationship. She has such a big heart.
Enormous. If I got a new pair of boobs, he'd be all over me.
But they're really expensive, you know?
Yeah, and you gotta get 2 of them. Who knows? Maybe you'll win the bonus. Oh, damn it!
What bonus?
For the state test. Whichever teacher has the highest scoring class gets a bonus.
Basically, well, okay, so I was kind of confused at the beginning of this because right when she starts, she quits.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, is this gonna be a flashback story? And then basically, then she ends up with her fiance, and she's all ready, she's, dolled up, ready to go. And he goes, you know what? I think you're just with me for my money. So, see ya. So next thing you know, summer's over, and she returns, and so now she is more bitter than ever, and hates children, hates her job. I mean, this is a teacher who starts the day off with playing Stand and Deliver in her classroom, and then proceeds to show Dangerous Minds and Lean on Me.
Yes.
And that aspect
Presumably Concrete Jungle was in there somewhere, too.
yeah, right? And so that aspect I loved of it. But for a movie like this to work, and this is what I was hoping walking into the theater was, if you're gonna go the raunchy adult around children, which is very reminiscent of Billy Bob Thornton in Bad Santa,
Yes.
you have to go over the top.
Absolutely.
You have to be raunchy. It's no holds barred. It's do not care who you offend. It's almost like make fun of everybody so everybody's offended so no one can get mad. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. And you know what else Bad Santa did not do? Didn't really try to redeem Billy Bob Thornton or reward him for his bad behavior as
Very
compared
tiny.
to Bad Teacher, which takes a turn almost for the sickeningly sweet and let's sort of redeem and reward this character who...
By every definition in the book, she's a horrible person.
Yes.
And so like,
Which is fine, but leave her horrible.
Yeah,
Leave her horrible.
yeah. I mean, like I said, like Billy Bob Thornton, horrible character. And but it's almost like rooting for the bad guy sometimes, which is totally fine to do. But
Absolutely.
don't try to make me sympathize with somebody just because they give a kid a 3-minute pep talk or, finally decide to go with the guy who's not a jerk. She's a jerk, she deserves a jerk,
Absolutely. It just feels like they weren't sure which film they wanted to tell. When it's mean, it's funny. Unfortunately, it's not mean enough in a lot of
I don't think
respects.
I'd say maybe 3 jokes that are probably mean,
Yes.
like mean-spirited, you know what
Yes.
I mean? I'd almost say borderline racist. I mean, but that's what you need to go for in these kind of movies. You're gonna be
Outrage,
raunchy.
outrage, which is why disappointed to see this from Jake Kasdan because Walk Hard did push that line.
Yeah.
It pushed that line really hard, and that's why that film succeeded. Of course, it made about $12 at the box office.
My opinion is that Cameron Diaz did not want to go to that limit. I think she wants to uphold her cutesy profile where she can still attract adults as well as, teenagers, But you know what? Take a step outside the box. Be brave,
Absolutely, and she's done it before in movies like Being John Malkovich.
Not that Billy Bob Thornton has the reputation that Cameron Diaz of being the cutesy person, but, God, no one condemned him for Bad Santa. If anything, it made him a bigger star. I mean, it's, for me, like, Bad Santa was a very sharp knife. And Cameron Diaz pulled out hers, and it couldn't cut butter.
Yeah,
it's that dull.
As it turned out, she had a plastic fork that had broken tines.
Yeah, it was such a letdown on trying to go over the top.
Absolutely. In the long run, I chuckled a few times, but wanted to laugh more. I gave it 2 stars.
Yeah, I'm right there with you. 2 stars is all it is. It's a good. Don't see it in theater. Just go rent it or watch it on a plane.
Yeah. Skip to the mean parts.
Yeah.
And to Jason Segel, he's funny in it.
Exactly. All right, well, when we come back from this break, we're going to talk about Conan O'Brien's documentary, Conan O'Brien Can't Stop. We'll see you then.